On today's outdoor review, we're going to be talking about trail cameras, and more specifically, the Coal Black by Covert. Now, over the past 10 years, trail cameras have pretty much changed the way we hunt. And what I mean by that is that you are able to cover a big area of ground without being there. And that's the great thing about these cameras. You can go set them up on multiple bait sites, whether you're bear hunting, water holes, antelope hunting. Cover a big area and see what you have coming in to make it more efficient for you. Everybody nowadays is awfully busy and there's not a lot of time, so you want to do the utmost scouting possible before you go hunt, and trail cameras are the way to do it. And now Covert has stepped up the game. It's called Coal Black, and what it does is it takes pictures and it will send them text message to your phone. Now what does that do for us hunters? Well, besides being pretty cool, it puts you in a lot of places without having to go back in there and scent up the place. And what I mean by that is that when you go set up your trail camera and you got a hot spot, you're thinking whether it's going to be bear hunting, deer hunting, antelope hunting, and you got good animals coming to that area, you don't want to cover the ground with a lot of your scent. And every time you go check your cameras, you put a little scent down, and it can, if you have a big buck, it may discourage him from coming in there. Now with these cameras, what it does for you is, say that you're up bear hunting and it's the 1st of June, you know, the big boars, they're traveling around these bait sites, they're looking for that sow, and usually if they find a sow, they'll be there from 1 to maybe 3 days max. Now with these cameras, they're sending you pictures, you know where to go hunt without having to go in and check your camera. So that's one way that we're going to be utilizing it, is bear hunting. Another way, in a couple months, we're headed down to Wyoming for antelope hunting. Now what a better way, there's no better way to do it than putting up one of these cameras. It's 500 miles down there. We have a buddy that can check cameras for us, but it costs him probably $50 every time he drives out to check these cameras. So you make sure that you have signal, and by doing that, when you turn your camera on, your camera will search. You'll see some blinking red lights saying searching, and it will find the closest satellite or tower. It will get on there. You'll see in the right hand corner what kind of bars you have, and you are good to go. These cameras are basically relatively easy to set up. It probably took me about 15 to 20 minutes to read the directions and go through it and get the camera all set up. And if you have any questions, you can give your local Shields expert a call, or even better, you can text instant chat to Covert on their online website, or give them a call and they'll help you set it up. Now for us, what we did is, yes, these cameras are a little bit more money. They retail for $419, where the MP6 and the MP8s that we use by Covert retail for about $129. Well, what we did is that we have probably 15 to 20 of the MP6 and MP8s, and what we did is we bought a couple of these Coal Blacks, and we're going to utilize them on certain areas, kind of the hot areas that we need to know and we don't want to go into very often. So we're going to use these elk hunting this fall, hoping to set them up on some water holes. Can't get down there, it's going to be 400 miles away, so I'm not going to be able to get down there and check cards more than once, if not any. So when we show up for hunting, I'd have to check cards and try to find a place to hunt. Now this is going to send me pictures, so I'll know when to hunt and where to hunt. So if you have any questions, give us a call or talk to your local Shields expert, or even better, give the people at Covert a call, and I guarantee you this camera is going to change the way you hunt.